Okay, so today we are going to solve this problem. So find the value of x in this equation. Try this problem for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, let's start. So put z equals 1989 to make things easier. Let's rewrite the question. Zero less than equals to I less than equals to 4 of 5 minus I minus x over z plus I equals -5. So let's take the LCM in the left hand side. After taking the LCM in the left hand side, we'll be getting, and you can check it easily, so I like to write everything in rigorous form to make things easier. So this is the LCM in the LHS, and we multiplied both sides with this. Okay, so we know that z equals 1989, so z plus, sorry, so z plus 2 is congruent to 0 mod 1991. This is really obvious. And if z plus 2 is congruent to 0 mod 1991, so let's take mod 1991 both sides of this equation. So take mod 1991 on both sides. We will be getting z plus j times the summation of 0 less than equals to k less than equals to 4 of 5 minus k minus x over z plus k is congruent to 0 mod 1991. It is congruent to 0 because this thing is divisible by 1991, because this thing contains z plus 2. Okay, so let's simplify this because this looks pretty ridiculous. Okay, let's simplify this thing. Zero less than equals to j less than equals to 4 of z plus j 5 minus 2 minus x over z plus 2. We are left with this term. Only because everything in the summation is congruent to 0. So we are left with this term only. Okay, let's simplify this. 3 minus x over z plus 2 times this thing, this product. This is the symbol of product. So 3 minus x times -2 times -1 times 1 times 2 is congruent to 0. Wait a second. Oh, here is 1991. I did a mistake, sorry. Let me fix it. So this is 1991. Okay, mod 1991. So x again. So x is congruent to 3 mod 1991. This implies x equals 3 plus 1991 lambda, where lambda is an integer, any random integer. Okay, now let's put x equals this thing in the original question. Okay, let's change the color. So put x equals 3 plus 1991 lambda in the original question, and we will be getting the summation I starting from 0 going till 4 of 2 minus I plus minus 1 1991 lambda over 1989 plus I equals -5, and we can write it in this thing, in this form: 2 minus 2 lambda over 1989 plus 1 minus lambda over 1990 plus lambda minus 1 over 1992 plus twice of lambda minus 1 over 1993 minus 5 lambda equals -5. So after simplifying this summation, we will be getting this thing. Okay, let's take 1 minus lambda common. 8 over 1989 times 1989 times 1993 plus 2 over 1990 times 1992 minus 5 lambda equals -5. Okay, from here it is obvious that lambda must be 1. Why? Because this is not an integer, and this is not an integer, but the RHS, the right hand side of the equation, is integer. So LHS must be integer. For LHS to be an integer, lambda must be 1 to vanish this thing. Okay, because this is not an integer. So lambda must be 1, and if lambda is 1, we know that x equals 3 plus 1991 lambda 3 plus 1991 1994. Which is the answer? So x equals 1994 is the answer to this problem. And this is not a tough problem. This uses only basic number theory